This is a reminder. You don't need a lot of weight to get some major gains.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I'd say it's good to see you, but, well, I can't really see you, and this is going to be a bit of an odd one here. The audio failed to record the way it normally does, unfortunately, for the better part of this episode. So, unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with me doing some posthumous editing voiceover work here to try to make sense of what it is I was telling you, what's going on with this workout, and give you at least some semblance of information as we're doing these lifts here. I promise, though, the episode will kick back in. I'll put a little timestamp on the video right here to let you know exactly when it is that you can expect to return to your regularly scheduled programming if you want to skip ahead to that. But I might as well walk you through what this episode's going to have. I've got an arm day ahead of us here, and we're going to be doing arms and some cardio. I wanted to throw up a little bit of cardio into this, and I bought a jump rope. It has actually no rope with it. It just has some balls that dangle on the end. You'll see that in a little bit here. And I'm going to do that jump roping in between some of these sets just to simulate a bit of a HIIT style workout, high intensity interval training style workout. I want to try to do a couple of those a week up until the Spartan race just to help prepare us as best as possible for that. I'm not sure if it's going to be a huge benefit, but the more HIIT we can do before that, the better it'll overall serve us. Now, this rope is weird. Like I said, it has balls in the end of it. It just simulates what a rope would feel like if you were using one. And you'll see more of it here in a little bit, but it just allows me to do the jump rope in the gym with those lower ceilings. Unfortunately, a regular rope just will not work because the ceilings are a little bit too low and that rope just smacks it time and time and time again. Well, that's enough of that. Let's watch a couple more seconds here of me petting those doggies. Look at me talking to the camera all confidently. Assuming it's going to work properly. How dare you? How dare you? All right, here we are coming up with some single arm cable press downs here, tricep work. This was the first set, and you can see me rambling on again like you can hear me. I'm sure I was telling you how I want to take these nice and slow and controlled. I want to be pointing that wrist. I'm not doing a ton of that here in the video. Coming up on the left side, let's see if that one looks any better. A little bit. I think I could point that wrist a little bit more. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking about it. But that grip, I really like that grip for single arm movements. It does an excellent job really letting me get good firm control of it while still having to actually use my grip as well to keep control of this. Now here, I'm sure I'm telling you how great I look when I'm flexing. I honestly couldn't tell you what I'm talking about actually. But I do know that we're going to come back for this second set here. Now, these were not easy. I do remember this. This was a very, very good pump. We were able to take these very slow and controlled and just get a really good squeeze on the tricep at the bottom here as that arm is fully extended. And you can see me really struggling to move that weight. The weight, it didn't change throughout these sets. We kept it the same and looks like we're doing about 30 pounds as well. So nothing insane, nothing crazy. But when you do these slow, controlled tricep movements, it does not take a lot for you to get a ton of work in and to really just be struggling by the end of that last set here. Now, this was our third set, and you're going to see me walk in here with those ropeless jump ropes. This looks, oh my goodness, this looks so much goofier than I thought it did. This is just, man. I mean, it definitely felt like a real jump rope. You're just jumping in place. You don't have to worry about getting over the rope, though. But my goodness, did it feel weird. What I was doing was I was supersetting these in for 1 minute of jumping at a time. I would jump for a minute in between these sets, essentially serving as either a portion of or the entirety of that rest period. And there you go. See me getting a little crazy there, doing some sidestepping, going side to side. Couldn't do that with a regular jump rope. I'm certainly not coordinated enough to do that. But they allowed me to get in a little bit of HIIT work here. And I actually had my heart rate monitor on as well. I was hoping to use that, sync up all the audio, show you guys the heart rate, but with no actual main microphone, that's not really going to be very possible. Now we're going to skip ahead a little bit here. Go into these bicep easy bar curls. We took these moderately heavy. We didn't go too crazy high on them. But we did end up doing 4 sets of this here for about 95 pounds. That's what we've got on that bar right there. We brought that up and down over these 4 sets. I did want to skip ahead a little bit here, though, just to save us a little bit of time and get over to seeing some more of that jump rope action. So you saw me do my set right there. I got the timer queued up for a good rest period, and I'm going to walk back over here, and we're going to do some more jump roping. And I'm telling you guys, this was just such a simple, effective way to throw in a little bit of cardio into the mix. Not something we would normally do during a strength workout or a bodybuilding workout. But we do hear time and time and time again people spreading this misinformation that cardio is going to kill your gains. It's not. Not eating enough is going to kill your gains. If you're trying to bulk and you're adding more and more cardio, yeah, you're going to have to eat more. If you're trying to cut, though, and you're throwing more and more cardio at it, you're probably also going to have to eat more so that you don't lose all that muscle mass that you've worked so hard to build up onto your body. When we're cutting, we want to be losing manageable amounts of weight, maintaining that muscle mass. And so that weight we're losing ultimately is hopefully almost entirely, if not entirely, just body fat. So there's a whole segment of this. You can see we have finished that. That timer went off at the exact time we were hoping it would. And it is now time to pick that barbell back up and get back to some curls here. Sets of 10 to 12 with this, and we're taking 1 to 2 minute rest periods. With my rest periods, when I have that kind of 1 to 2 minutes, I'd like to start at that lower number when possible and only work up to that higher number when it's really necessary. And it isn't always. Sometimes we don't need to take it all the way up to that 2 minute mark or 3 minute mark, whatever it actually is, but sometimes we do. So we'll get our rest in here. Then we're going to get into some overhead tricep extensions. We're doing this with the rope attachment here, and I love this movement, but I always struggle to get into it. I think with how high that cable pulley is, it's just hard to kind of get into that true overhead position as the weight gets heavier and heavier. And we're pushing probably, looks like 80 pounds or so on this right now. Once we get above that 80 mark, it really does get difficult to get that weight into the proper position for us to actually lift it. After that set, go over and grab those ropes again. I added a little bit more weight on there. We jumped up from 70 to 80 pounds on that overhead extension. And we're doing a little bit more rope. I was throwing these jump rope sessions in there just kind of randomly, not at any set interval or set pace. I was usually doing 2 of these per exercise that I was doing. So if I had 4 total sets, I might do 2 jump ropes. I sometimes only did 1 though. I wasn't going crazy overboard with these, but they were getting the heart rate up, man. We were definitely getting into those upper third heart rate zones, and it felt nice. It really did. It was a very casual, nice arm day, but when you throw in this extra cardio, it just took it to a whole new level, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can't wait to do it again. I'm certainly going to be incorporating this more and more with my Saturday workouts, which are kind of the workouts I get to do whatever I want, and at the moment, it's going to be an arm day for us. All right, that's enough for future BJ. Time to take you back in the past and get back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Did you miss the sound of my voice and beautiful Dolby surround sound? Sorry about that. I just realized that the microphone wasn't plugged in all the way, like literally 10 seconds ago. Hopefully that audio is a little bit better now. You didn't really miss anything though. Just a couple monologues that I'm sure were important in my head, but probably in nobody else's. But today, we're doing some arm day in case you didn't get that part. I don't know what I'm gonna cut out of there. We'll see. Let's hit this this set here. Crank out some more reps. 3rd set. Let's go. Good. I was just talking about how this last little while of work has been a little turbulent for me with regards to feeling fulfilled in it. I was able to just actually get some stuff done, some tangible physical stuff done yesterday versus just these, conceptual spheres that I find myself working in so often. It's just so nice to have like that physical thing that you're working on. And I say physical thing, I'm still working on a computer. But, you know, it's a tangible document that I'm putting together to help shape, you know, other operations, other workflows. Being able to have that and work on it versus just those thought bubbles, right? It can be so fulfilling, and I often find myself daydreaming of jobs where it's like somebody just hands you a thing, and it's like, hey, go take this piece of wood and make a bench out of it. Or hey, take this piece of metal and go, you know, machine up this part for this dump truck. Whatever it might actually be. Those jobs certainly have their own drawbacks, and I'm sure those individuals probably dream of jobs like mine where we're working in the, you know, I'm working in my house, I'm working from home, right? I'm privileged in that regard. But I'll tell you, just having even a day where we can get that kind of work done, gosh, that was a good way to end the week. It really was. And it reminded me of why I do what I do. All right, fourth final set on these bad boys. Let's go here. 8 reps. Yeah, very nice. Hey, we're happy with that. Let's get set up for some one-arm cable curls. I freaking love one-arm cable curls, man. Heart rate's feeling a little low, don't you think? Let's do a minute of jump rope here. Whew. Man, a minute of jump rope. That can be so long sometimes. Okay. All right. We got our cable curl set up here. One arm. Let's do it. 12 good reps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good. Let's add 5 more pounds of that there. It may end up being a little bit too much, but we'll give it a go. Okay. Number 2, increase that weight by 5 pounds. So let's see what we're able to do here. Really good curl. Come on. There it is. Yeah, it's a little too much, but we'll do our left side here. And then we can adjust after this set. Nope. Yeah, just a bit too much there. Coming back down. It's all right. In fact, we're gonna come down a good amount here in this last set. I want to get a good hold, good flex. All right, third set. We're going for a really good curl, but an even better flex and hold at the top of this here. Let's go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, those first few reps, I was like, that's too low. No way. No way, that's right where it needed to be. Holy cow, I can barely extend my arm right now. It's gonna be the same thing over here, I can tell. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. We're gonna do one more set. I I wasn't planning on it, but that was so good. We're gonna do one more. We were gonna do some jump rope right here, but we're gonna do the set, and then we're gonna do our jump rope right after. Let's go. Come on. This is a reminder. You don't need a lot of weight to get some major gains. Yeah. Oh my God. That's only 20 pounds, people. Holy shoot. Wow. Okay. 1 minute. Come on. You guys ever do like a power hour in college? Drink every time the song changes? I'm gonna make a playlist of songs and an app to change the song every however many seconds. And you gotta jump to the beat of the song. That's the way to do it. So I'm doing it right now. Tell you what, it's a damn good way to stay warm, that's for sure. Okay, lying tricep extensions here. Not a lot of weight, but we're going some increased reps. We're going to be going for 12 to 15 reps now. Let's see what we can do with these triceps. Nice and slow. I think we could do a little bit more weight there. So we're going to go right into set 2, which is probably stupid, but I really didn't feel like we did too much destruction there. All right, we're increasing each dumbbell by 10 pounds. That's pretty drastic. Up to 35 here. There we go. Good. Okay. We're going to take a slightly longer break on these, as we're going to do 2 minutes of break, but we're going to do a minute of jump rope like right away. Let's do the jump rope right now. Really wish I had camera 2 set up. I know you're missing seeing my face right now. It's funny, every time I jump I can feel it on my triceps too. Oh yeah. One more minute. Oh yeah, good timing. Have a drink of water. All right, this is set number 3 here with the 35s. I've really grown to like these. I never did these until a couple weeks ago. It's, at least not with dumbbells. This is basically just a skull crusher. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna do one more set here. 1 minute rest. Send these triceps home, man. All the way home. Let's do this. Last one. Ugh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh man, these things are deceptive, dude. Deceptively tough. Whew. All right, we've got some hammer curls to do here, and then some ab work, and that's all we've got for today. What a darn good workout. Before we get into these hammer curls though, let's do some more jump rope. One more jump rope here. 1 more minute. Man, this jump rope is very humbling, I'll tell you. It's good to throw it in here though. I'm really digging, sort of the uncoordinated HIIT training. Normally when I do my interval training, and I generally do 1 session a week for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm pretty, I track it well. I do 4-minute, call them rest periods, cruise periods on like the bike or the stair stepper. And then I'll do a minute of pushing. Same thing over and over and over. Generally start and stop with 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of cool down, and warm up. And I don't know, this is kind of nice, just randomly throwing in a minute here, a minute there, jump rope, versus being so prescriptive with it. It's nice to break the routine sometimes. Okay, let's do these curls, huh? Nice. Increase that weight slightly here. All right, we got 2 or 3 more sets of this. This is where I'm gonna bid you farewell. I'm gonna finish up my hammer curls here. I'm gonna do some, I think I'm gonna do some decline sit-ups today. I think that's what I wanna do, some weighted decline sit-ups. And then we're gonna get out of here, get on with our day, get some work done. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you tuning in. Good arm day, man. I've been looking forward to doing just a solid ass arm day for a little while now. And this was a nice one. I really liked the variety we did, the changing of exercises. I always love bouncing back and forth between bicep and tricep work. But today, the rhythm was just there. And then throwing in that jump rope, absolutely perfect. If you give that a shot, let me know what you think. These jump ropes, again, they were not expensive. And I like being able to do them with these low ceilings, not having to worry about the rope hitting it. It actually lets me get that kind of stuff in versus just like mindlessly jumping here by myself. I don't know why, but it feels a little more official, a little more correct with a jump rope in my hand. But let me know what you think. Give it a shot. Let me know if you think I'm a loony or what. But I'll tell you, man, that heart rate training did me good. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.